Perched high above Cusco, the Inca Empire's capital, is the awe-inspiring fortress of Sacsayhuaman. This monumental structure, crafted with astounding precision and architectural brilliance, has endured the test of time, quietly safeguarding the enigmas of a bygone civilization. Here, the reality is more extraordinary than any headline. Picture stones so immense and impeccably interlocked that not even a sheet of paper can be wedged between them, and you'll begin to grasp the mystique and allure of Sacsayhuaman. Beyond its role as a military stronghold, this fortress stands as a testament to the Incas' sophisticated grasp of engineering, astronomy, and their deep bond with the natural world. It challenges us to reconsider our perceptions of ancient civilizations. The story of Sacsayhuaman began long before Western historians and archaeologists took notice. It was already a vital part of local life and culture before the Spanish conquered the Inca Empire in the early 16th century. The Spanish first encountered Sacsayhuaman during their conquest of Cusco in 1533. Led by Francisco Pizarro, they were amazed by the fortress's grandeur and precision, a central feature of the Inca capital. Pedro Sancho, Pizarro's secretary, provided one of the earliest and most detailed accounts of Sacsayhuaman, describing its massive stones and advanced construction. His writings, along with others from the time, laid the groundwork for future archaeological studies. In the 19th century, international travelers and scholars, fascinated by archaeology, became interested in the ruins. Ephraim George Squire, who visited Peru in the 1860s, documented the site, increasing global interest in its historical and architectural importance. By the early 20th century, systematic studies were underway to map the structures and understand its history. However, early efforts were limited by the techniques and colonial perspectives of the time, which sometimes led to misunderstandings about the site's purpose. Modern archaeological methods, such as digital mapping and remote sensing, have greatly improved our understanding of Sacsayhuaman. These techniques have revealed the construction sequence, the site's true size, and its different phases of use, showing how each stone and artifact adds to the story of a civilization known for its incredible architecture and deep connection with its environment and the universe. The construction of Sacsayhuaman showcases the pinnacle of Incan engineering and craftsmanship. It incorporates advanced techniques that puzzle historians and engineers to this day. The massive boulders used were quarried from limestone deposits around Cusco. Transporting these behemoths, some weighing as much as 200 tons and spanning several kilometers, remains a great enigma of Incan ability. It is believed that thousands of laborers maneuvered these stones using nothing but logs, ropes, and human strength. The cutting precision is extraordinary, with stones fitted so tightly together that no mortar was needed, providing significant earthquake resistance. The architectural layout forms three parallel lines that merge into a formidable barrier, serving as both a strategic military defense and holding symbolic meanings. The design is thought to represent the teeth of a puma, with Cusco laid out in the shape of this sacred animal when viewed from above. The layout extends into ceremonial and strategic realms, blending the natural landscape into its sacred architecture, reflecting the Incas' reverence for nature. The design also incorporates an acoustic feature, allowing sounds made at certain points to be heard across vast distances without echo, indicating a sophisticated understanding of sound dynamics. This would have been advantageous during large gatherings and ceremonies. The site's astronomical significance is highlighted by its orientations, aligning with celestial events. In terms of water management, the Incas incorporated an advanced drainage system to handle heavy rainfalls, preventing erosion and water damage. The tiered terraces provided a robust defense mechanism and managed soil erosion and fertility, likely supporting gardens or smaller structures. Comparing Sacsayhuaman to Machu Picchu, the former primarily served as a ceremonial site and a symbol of imperial power and divine authority. In contrast, Machu Picchu functioned as a royal estate focused on religious ceremonies and astronomical observations. The construction styles reflect these differences, with Sacsayhuaman showcasing large-scale monumental architecture, while Machu Picchu integrates seamlessly with the natural landscape, reflecting harmony with nature. Sacsayhuaman, located on a high plateau overlooking Cusco, was designed with a robust militaristic and expansive layout, symbolizing its role as a guardian over the capital. In contrast, Machu Picchu is nestled between mountain peaks, often enshrouded in mist, creating a secluded and mystical ambience that blends into its surroundings, highlighting its spiritual and retreat-like nature. These strategic choices in location and design served practical purposes and conveyed the spiritual and cultural values of the Inca civilization. Sacsayhuaman stands out as an architectural and ceremonial masterpiece, as well as a strategic military fortress, showcasing the Incas' understanding of military tactics and landscape utilization. Positioned on a hill overlooking Cusco, Sacsayhuaman provided a crucial vantage point for observing threats, allowing for ample preparation and defense. Access was limited to a few heavily guarded entrances, strategically designed to force attackers into vulnerable positions. The arrangement within the walls allowed for excellent visibility and communication. Signal fires were used to coordinate defensive efforts. Comparing Sacsayhuaman with medieval European castles like Edinburgh Castle in Scotland reveals intriguing contrasts and similarities. Sacsayhuaman's walls, constructed using the ashlar technique, provided earthquake resistance and had no weak points like mortar. Both structures share the strategic positioning on elevated ground, highlighting the universal tactical advantage of controlling high ground. These similarities underscore the shared understanding of defensive architecture across cultures and epochs. The mysteries of Sigiriya, the ancient sky fortress in Sri Lanka, further demonstrate the remarkable achievements of ancient civilizations. Imagine a towering rock rising 660 feet into the sky, crowned with a palace seemingly touching the clouds. In today's video, we'll ascend the steps of Sigiriya, unveil its hidden secrets, and explore its incredible engineering feats of the past. Did you know that the stunning Sigiriya, or Lion Rock, has a story deeply rooted in the history of Sri Lankan royalty? This tale begins in the 5th century AD, vividly chronicled in the ancient Kulsa. This epic documents the saga of King Kasyapa, who ruled from 477 to 495 CE. To protect himself against potential retaliation, Kasyapa moved the capital from Anuradhapura to the formidable Sigiriya rock. There, atop a 200 m high granite monolith, he commissioned the construction of a fortress and a luxurious palace, showcasing his wealth and architectural vision. However, after Kasyapa's dynasty fell, Sigiriya faded into obscurity, hidden by dense forest overgrowth and forgotten. It wasn't until 1831 that the site re-emerged. Major Jonathan Forbes of the British Army rediscovered Sigiriya during a horseback expedition through the central forests of what was then Ceylon, now Sri Lanka. Forbes's findings reignited global interest, and his detailed writings and sketches brought Sigiriya back from obscurity, captivating colonial officials and scholars alike. Following its rediscovery, archaeological focus turned to this enigmatic structure, leading to its excavation. As the 20th century progressed, the Department of Archaeology of Sri Lanka took over, bringing a new level of rigor to Sigiriya's exploration. These activities included detailed mapping, excavation of the gardens, and restoration of the ancient frescoes. The paintings on Sigiriya's western face depict celestial maidens known as Apsaras. The site's water gardens reveal an intricate hydraulic system featuring pools, pavilions, and engineered fountains. The mirror wall, originally reflecting King Kasyapa's image, became a canvas for visitors' inscriptions dating back to the 6th century, providing a glimpse into ancient travelers' minds. The natural setting of Sigiriya offers clues as to why this location was chosen for a grand fortress. The rock's steep and rugged sides provided additional protection, making direct attacks nearly impossible without advanced siege techniques. Just above the water garden, the boulder gardens of Sigiriya vividly demonstrate how natural landscapes were skillfully incorporated into the fortress's design. Winding pathways snake around these colossal stones, leading to hidden nooks and strategic lookout points. Climbing higher, the terrace gardens mark the final stages of the ascent to Sigiriya's summit. These terraces seamlessly integrate the sheer cliffs into the fortress's architecture, showcasing the ingenuity of ancient Sri Lankan architects who transformed a challenging environment into a livable and defensible space. Ascending through the layered terraces and lush gardens of Sigiriya, its defensive capabilities are as impressive as its architecture. At the pinnacle of Sigiriya, extensive residential quarters once stood, serving as the royal abode for King Kasyapa and his retinue. Drawing an interesting parallel, the construction feats of Sigiriya can be likened to those of the Inca citadel Machu Picchu in Peru. The scale of material moved and the meticulousness of Sigiriya's construction spotlight its stature as a marvel of ancient urban planning and engineering. More than just a military stronghold, Sigiriya symbolized royal authority and divine kingship, with its strategic defenses, luxurious residential quarters, and enchanting pleasure gardens, all set against the backdrop of ingenious human innovation. Thanks for watching another episode of Just Discovery. If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and press the notification bell for future updates on more exciting videos. See you next time.